contenders from the Eastern Conference, Greg, in this one. Feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff level opponent.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at center. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Back to Holiday. Lets the three fly. Another miss by Holiday. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Bridges outside. Towns the screen. Bridges attacking.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Put that bucket in no time at all.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Holiday after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Tatum. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And so just over a minute and a half played. Bridges misses. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And White kicks to Holiday. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close, is probably scoring.
Now here's Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. Puts it up. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. It's to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The kick out to Towns. Bridges against White. Back to Towns. Over Tatum. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Brown, no good. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Anunoby passes to Bridges. To end the cold streak, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
So for the Knicks, Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Now Towns, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Achua with it, working on Horford. Towns, wide open. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in the defense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Pass to McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Brown outside. Knicks with the rebound. Outside, Towns. Here's Achua. And another three for New York.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
And if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And then there's Precious Achua. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. They're the group New York will start the second one. Robinson sets his screen for Payne. Robinson left side. Offensive rebound. Payne dishes to Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I think there are a lot of big men in this league who don't realize that Mitchell Robinson has that kind of quickness. They end up fouling him quite a bit.
Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics. New York leading by 12. Bridges attacking. Pass to McBride. There's the drive. From the arc. And the Knicks miss again. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Hauser. Defended by Bridges. Pritchard passes to Hauser. And the 3 off target.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's Achua. Guarded by Horford. Bridges, no one around him. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
White trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis finds White. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Achua, he's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Boston also with the sub. Brown's checked in. Pass to Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
With the teardrop, the shot's good. Brown making the play.
CTH, can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
Brunson scanning the floor. Driving to the basket. Here's McBride, guarded by Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Brown. And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Tatum down low. Achua's on him. Brown outside. No good.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Anunoby passes to Achua. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. Pass to Tatum. Back to Porzingis. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's the 3. Oh, Tatum from way outside.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective.
Towns, a screen on Holiday. The kick out to Towns. A 3-pointer, no good. Here's White. From outside, off the mark. And so it's New York. 13 points up at the end of the period. I'll look at the... Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Yeah, there is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
30-14.
Tatum dishes to Holiday. Porzingis kicking it over. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 16. Porzingis with the steal. Back to Holiday. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Bridges shot. Good.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Outside Holiday. Busted. No good that time either.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Good on the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The three from Tatum. And the three ball is good. Tatum's got 9.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Anunoby. Fires the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And it's White missing. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Towns a screen on Holiday. And it's Brunson missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
1:02 left to play here in the third. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got his 2nd basket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's White missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here they come. Ball stolen. Anunoby in the corner. Shoots it up. Come on. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Achua is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Towns, and it's Payne at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
McBride finds Payne. The kick out to Anunoby. A 3-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Craig. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Just a high IQ play there from Horford, showing off the all-around game. An underrated passer as well.
Payne gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. Boston shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. And stolen by Anunoby. Lets it go with the 3. McBride's shot is off. And here's Boston. Here's Pritchard. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 13 rebounds tonight. Going after. The kick out to Anunoby. New York, no good that time either.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Towns. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Hauser misses. New York leading by 14. Over in the corner, McBride. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Craig, good.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Anunoby has the open look. Connects from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially now this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's McBride. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Hauser from downtown. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Anunoby. No good on the triple.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
There's the three. Boston again missing. New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Payne. New York, no good that time either. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Knicks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Karl Anthony Towns.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Towns finds Bridges. Fires for 3. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. On offense, here are the Celtics. Down by 15. The shot's good.
Kristaps Porzingis.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Brunson outside. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Outside Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
There is no coach that does not ask his point guard to distribute the ball. Holiday did just that with that time.
And it's Brunson missing. It's White on the wing. Off target with his 3. It's stolen by White. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even
front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Wagner in at the small forward position.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
New York ball.
Suggs against Brunson. Hart with a screen on Suggs. Out to Bridges from downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Anunoby. Here's Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Hart. There's the three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Caldwell-Pope against Brunson. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Defense right on him. Carter from outside. They get it again. Caldwell-Pope. The pass to Carter. The three from Banchero. It's rebounded by New York.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's Hart on the wing. Puts up a deep three. Bridges misses.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Carter, and he makes it.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one falls for Carter. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity, and it's Brunson missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Banchero. Outside, Caldwell-Pope.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Banchero.
2 minutes.
Wagner with a screen on Hart. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Tries it from the top of the key. And Anunoby pulls it down. For New York, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Bridges passes to Hart. Offline with a three. Orlando has gone 1 of 4 from deep. The three from Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Suggs with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. The three. And it's Wagner missing. The Knicks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Outside Hart takes the three. Rebound by the Magic. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Towns with a rebound. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Hart from long range. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. And for the Magic, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Suggs against Brunson. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Banchero with a screen on Bridges. Caldwell Pope for 3. They get it back.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Paolo Banchero at the line.
And Banchero drops them both. Cuts off the pass. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Magic out. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
Precious Achiuwa is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Campaign. And it's Robinson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Now here's Payne. Out to Bridges from outside the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
Pass to Bataze.
14-12.
Robinson with a double. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Magic foul.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 8, OG.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. No good on the 3. Magic leading by 5. Isaac, the pass to Black. And it's New York with a rebound. 3-pointer, Bridges. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Oh, he packed it down.
That is incredible.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Back to Anthony. Pass to Bataze to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Banchero. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates. It has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Robinson, and Brunson is subbed in for Bridges. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. Now here's Carter. The long-distance 3 is buried. Carter's got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Back to Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Picked by Carter. Launches a three. They get it back. The kick out to Banchero. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 6. Doubled by Caldwell-Pope. Down low. Achua with it. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Suggs.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Carter can't get it to go. New York has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. That one's down for Brunson.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Magic lead, 24-21.
Suggs with it. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Carter finds Caldwell-Pope. Back to Carter. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Soft touch off the glass. Now just a 1-point Orlando lead.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Suggs. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
A bigger guard, Suggs fearless inside.
The line, 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by Suggs. Pass to Batase. A deep 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the court for the Magic, the backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court, and it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. Now here's Anunoby. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Suggs against Hart. Towns outside. For the lead. Knocks down the triple. Towns has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
And Carroll with a screen on Brunson. Here's Suggs. 2 points. That one goes. Suggs has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Brunson against Suggs. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Banchero the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Back to Suggs. The 3 ball. Kicks it out to Wagner. Goes up again. And it's good on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BL. He played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. Hart with a screen on Suggs. Here's Brunson. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Outside Brunson. Going inside. Got a hand on it. Here's Wagner. Outside. Caldwell Pope. Right side Carter. Wagner outside. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 3. To the inside. Pass to Hart for the tie. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Wagner with it. Towns covering. Outside Carter to the left side wing. The 3 from Banchero. Sinks it from distance. Banchero's got 10.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Hart for 3. Bridges knocks down the long J. 12 points for him.
You gotta enjoy watching Bridges take over. Games like this prove how lethal he can be.
Back to Carter. Oh, from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Brunson. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Here's Suggs. The Knicks with the rebound. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. It's Bridges on the wing. Misses the 3. The Magic have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Banchero. Shoots over Hart. Here's Carter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. That free throw no good.
Carter Jr. at the line. 2 shots.
And he sinks the 2nd. 8 seconds left in the third. Up top McBride. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. New York out in front. They lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Batase. Here's Black. Gets an open look and hits it. And the Magic lead by 1. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Towns looking for an opening. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Towns. 4 on the clock. The jumper from the wing off target.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And Carroll passes to Black. Kicks it out to Isaac. Lets it go from deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Achua for 3. It's hauled in by Black. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And Carroll passes to Black. Achua with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Payne against Anthony. Achua with a screen on Anthony. Back to Achua. Anunoby on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing, right side. And here's Payne outside. And again, the Knicks missing. Orlando leading. Isaac, right side. And Carroll against Towns. And Carroll no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Right side Achua. To win the cold spell. And it's good on the lay-in. Achua's gotten his first bucket of the night. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Pass to Ben Carroll.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it's New York with a rebound. There's a minute 54 left in the 4th quarter of this one. From the baseline. The shot by Payne, no good. The Magic have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Anthony with the bucket.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
New York has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. And stolen by Ben Carroll. Pass to Batase. And Carroll with it. And it's Payne picking him up. The open shot, Isaac. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound of this one. Here's Payne. It's hauled in by Black. The Magic shooting 35% so far in this one. Kicks it out to Isaac. 58 seconds left in the game. Anthony outside. 6 on the shot clock. Now Achua. With the drive. Pass to Payne. Launches it. It's not going to go for him. Orlando with the ball. A great 4th quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Batase. The pass to Black. And another miss by Orlando. And here's New York now. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
19 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Hart with a screen on Suggs. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Oh my! What a shot!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Suggs. Missed it! Towns outside. Drives to the hoop. Count it!
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
45.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3. Banchero, that's good.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Porzingis high post. Carter on him. Porzingis can't hit.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Out to Carter. Out to the wing. Here's Suggs. No good with the triple. Here's Boston now. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rebound by the Magic. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. That 3 off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. It's stolen by Banchero. Porzingis with the rebound. Here's Tatum. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Banchero with the ball. Out guarded by Tatum.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
And the shot goes in.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Banchero passes to Suggs. Floats one. Porzingis with the rebound. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Carter against Holiday. Carter down low. Hasn't made one yet. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Here's Brown. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Caldwell Pope against Holiday.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
The kick out to Holiday. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 5.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
The 3 from Tatum. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Caldwell Pope up top. White covering. Caldwell Pope against White. Porzingis with the block. And he gets it back. Pass to Banchero. 4 on the clock. Carter with the 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Got it up. No good that time. Tie game in Boston. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Magic shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Batadze the pass to Banchero. Outside Anthony. Here's Batadze. Rebound by the Celtics.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Horford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, the soft touch Horford has. So skilled inside.
Batadze. He has yet to score. A nice shot by Black.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Tatum on the wing. Covered by Anthony. To the left wing. Here's Craig. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
And Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. On defense, the Magic. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Craig can't get it to go.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
From downtown, a nice shot by Black. Black's got 6 points.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Here's Horford. Sweet little floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. He takes it in, and it's Anthony with the jam.
A nice mix and blend of speed and control on the drive. Anthony gets right where he wants to be.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Craig. And it's Orlando with the rebound. 1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. Banchero kicks to Isaac. Anthony looking it over. Pass to Black. There's the triple. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Outside Tatum from deep three-point land. Banchero grabs the board. Magic leading by 3. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Here's Hauser. Tatum passes to Craig. Back to Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Suggs. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Craig. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Pops in the layup for 2. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
Look at Caldwell Pope battling inside. Boy, he fights through that contact, doesn't he?
Craig against Carter. Craig passes to Pritchard. A 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Caldwell Pope's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wagner outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 7-point Magic lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Boston again missing. And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
To center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. It's good. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
Now Suggs, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Wagner wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Magic leading by 7. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Carter. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Brown. White finds Porzingis. Offside Tatum. Shoots over Wagner. Tatum no good. Magic have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Really slow start offensively.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
Now Carter, after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. Carter with a screen on White. Suggs dishes to Carter. Wagner against Brown. The Magic again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing far.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope. Magic moving the ball around. And Wagner has it in the corner. That one falls.
Coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
And here's Tatum for 3. Tatum with another miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. Now, Tatum following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Got a piece of it. 1:19 left here in the third quarter. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Hits it from three-point range. Suggs has got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
White finds Holiday. Tatum against Banchero. It's to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, Wagner, after the missed three from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Caldwell-Pope's got 9.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Black the pass to Bitadze. Outside Anthony. From deep three-point land. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Orlando. 13th. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Celtics trail by 13. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Hauser. Tatum on the wing. And now Banchero pushing it up, and no one has to stop him.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
The Celtics shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Brown against Banchero. Pass to Anthony. Here's Black. Banchero a screen on Porzingis. A nice shot by Black. And the Magic lead by 16.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Banchero kicks to Black. There's a good screen. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound out to the right wing. Here's De Silva. He's covered by Brown. Clock at 6. The shot by Anthony, no good. Celtics trail by 16. Pass to Brown. Down low. Here's Porzingis, and he makes good on the layup.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And he makes that one.
You know, guys, this is the danger Porzingis poses in the open floor. He's excellent at getting to his spots.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Bitadze, headed by Porzingis. Here's Black. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Magic leading by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's De Silva. The Magic again can't hit. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Once Porzingis gets some momentum, just get out of the way.
Here's De Silva. Here's Bitadze. And that one hits back iron.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Tatum kicks to Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
There you see how tough Holiday is. He simply pressed and forced the issue there and got the defense to overcommit.
All free throws good from Drew Holiday. Magic have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots, despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Inside, and stolen by Wagner. Banchero with the ball. He's picked up by White. Here's Carter. That one, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moments. Why? He's an impact player. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Stolen by Holiday. Here's White to tie it up.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Carter down low. He's against Porzingis. Got it!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. Thank you, David.
Out here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the five-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Anunoby in at small forward. And New York has possession, following the bucket by Boston. Anunoby can't get it to go. Towns against Holiday. Pass to Brown, and here's Tatum. No good on the triple. Anunoby against Brown. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Here's Brunson outside. He buries it from three.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA is incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
Yeah, on defense, you really see Holiday's quickness and tenacity. He refuses to give the shooter any space.
Bridges down low. He's covered by Holiday. Towns outside. Anunoby, a screen on Porzingis. And Jalen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Boston on D. Right side Hart. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brunson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
White on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. The kick to Tatum for 3. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Towns outside. The 3 is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Cat answers with his own 3, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Tatum finds Brown. Back to Tatum. Beyond the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
Now here's Tatum. Sinks the tray. Tatum's got 6.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The 3 is up. Boston pulls it in. White on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Now here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just fundamental basketball for Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
And Brunson, here we go. And Porzingis with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. Towns with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Towns passes to Achua. Towns a screen on Brown. Kicks it out Towns. Shoots over Brown. New York again can't hit.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's White. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 4. Achua into the lane. Outside Brunson. Back to Achua. Hart with a screen on White. And stolen by Brown. And here's Porzingis. Achua with a rebound. Right side McBride. Fires in the triple.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Jason Tatum, Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways they can score it. Give me the floater game, JT.
For 3, Robinson. The rebound, Celtics.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Craig, count it. Craig's got 5. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside McBride. Over to the wing. Achua, the open look. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Assisted, Miles McBride.
Celtics lead by 4. Pass to Horford. Back to Pritchard. Horford, a screen on Bridges, to the middle. Horford can't hit. Knicks trail by 4. Out to Bridges, outside McBride. Off target from 3-point range. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. The putback. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Achua takes a 3. Drops in the 3. 7 points in the game. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, BA, I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Now here's Bridges. He's scoreless. Pass to Anunoby. Shoots it from the corner. Robinson can't hit.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And the basket by Shireman.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Outside McBride, inside, Anunoby. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Boston leading by 3. Outside Craig. There's a minute 40 left in the first half. It doesn't go for him. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
Fast break, New York. 4-3. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Robinson. New York has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. McBride passes to Achua. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to McBride. Gets the 3 to fall. McBride's got 6 points.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Hauser. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Again, the miss by Boston. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Robinson on the wing. It's Bridges on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. He gets it up. The shot no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the 1. Count it.
Consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, VA, what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Now here's Anunoby. Kicks it out, Towns. Clock at 4. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's Tatum, out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Here's Brunson. He has 7. Outside Hart, fires from deep, hits the three-pointer.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
White on the wing, over Bridges. White can't hit.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Here's Hart. Towns outside. Back to Hart. Towns, a screen on White. Bridges, right side. Let's go with a 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Tatum can't hit.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Brunson. Good work defensively by White.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
The kick to Tatum to stop the run. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns, a 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8. Pass to Brown. White with it. Three-pointer, Holiday. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Now here's Towns for 3. Bridges. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Soft touch by Derek White. The floater, not an easy shot, but he puts that one on target.
Kicks it out, Towns. Puts up a 3. Holiday grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Porzingis finds Brown. Back to Porzingis. Fires for 3. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Porzingis. Holiday's got 5 points.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
And it's Brunson missing. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Pritchard's checked in for White. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Chua's checked in. Here's Porzingis. And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Brunson passes to Achua. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Towns, left side, with 2 seconds left. No luck on that one. And so it's New York going into the break up 12. And the 3 ball has been huge. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Achua with it. Now Horford defending. Towns passes to Achua. Here's Payne. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Horford. Achua with the rebound. New York leading by 12. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. And here's Payne outside. And it's Cornett with a rebound. Boston on offense. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Out left to the wing. To the inside. Payne, the pass to Towns. Right wing. Here's McBride. To the right side. The 3 is up. That shot is off. Celtics trail by 12. Pass to Hauser. Tatum with it. The 3. Tatum drills the 3.
shot. Jason Tatum makes it easy money right there.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Chua for three. Boston pulls it in. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Fires the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Towns, left side. Pass to Achua, to the middle. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Achua.
The assist.
And the Knicks lead by 8.
I'll say this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Achua against Horford. Tatum from long range. Tatum with another miss.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Achua with a screen. Pass to Anunoby. Here's McBride. Pure from three-point range. And now it's an 11-point New York lead.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Towns into the lane. Pass to Achua from the left block. Inside. Right side McBride. From downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Horford passes to Hauser. Back to Horford. Achua with a steal. Towns, left side. Outside McBride. No good on the three. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Knicks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
Here's Tatum. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Down low. Pass to McBride. Achua against Horford. Outside Anunoby. From outside the arc. On target from range.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Hauser. It's good. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Payne outside. And no good. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Here's Hart. Offline with his 3. Banchero against Brunson. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Shoots over Brunson. And it's Banchero missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Cans it from downtown.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
New York's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Caldwell Pope favors the corner shot at times, and he can drill it.
On deep, Brunson. He's off on that one. Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Brunson against Banchero. From the arc. The shot missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bridges, no one around him. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Caldwell Pope outside. For 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it go with a 3. And the Knicks miss again. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Banchero. Drops in the tray.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Towns in the corner. A 3. No good that time.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And here's Brunson outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Right side Towns. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Orlando leading. Suggs looking around. No good from outside. Pass to Hart. Here's McBride. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by McBride. And shot by Caldwell Pope. No good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And so here's Orlando. Carter outside. On deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Suggs. Jacks up a three. And no good that time. Fires away from outside. It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
They've got Cole Anthony. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Black. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Isaac left side. Here's Black, defended by McBride. 4 on the shot clock. Latrey. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Achua. McBride passes to Bridges. Robinson on the wing. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Robinson's got his first points in this one. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Now, here is Robinson. Here's McBride, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. McBride's got the lead up to 5 now for New York. Here's Bitadze, guarded by Robinson. Bitadze the pass to Banchero. Here's Black, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Black's got his first 3 points of the game. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Robinson left side. Puts up a deep 3. Bridges misses. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Out to Anthony. And Banchero outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant.
Orlando's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Black. Out to Anthony. Fires for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
McBride with the ball. Shoots from the corner. Off the left rim and out. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. Black, no good. The Knicks with the lead. On the wing, Bridges. For the 3. The rebound by Bitadze. Outside Anthony. The Magic again can't hit. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Back to Achua. Pass to Bridges. From 13 feet, it goes down. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Anthony kicks to Black. Out to Anthony. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges against Banchero. Robinson for 3. Shoots the 3. Payne can't hit. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Isaac against Robinson. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the
17 seconds left now here in the second. Suggs passes to Wagner. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Golick. And it's off from 3-point range. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 4. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
And New York looking at who they've got. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Bridges up top. He's covered by Banchero. 5 to shoot. Towns wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges dishes to Towns. Hart with the screen for Towns. And it's Hart top of the key. Off target from outside. The Magic trail by 4. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games. Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get in.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting to that.
Banchero inside, defended by Hart. The layup missed. Bridges against Suggs. Pass to Hart. Anunoby has the open look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. Bangs on the trifecta. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Flags checked in for Caldwell Pope. And a switcher also for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. Pass to Achua. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Magic ball.
Here's Suggs. Here's Black. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Kicks it out to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. clock at 4. Here's Black. No good on the 3. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Brunson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brunson barreling in. Towns for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bridges passes to Hart and stolen by Wagner. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Here's Hart. 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. 6-point game. Suggs kicks to Carter. Back to Suggs. Out to Carter. Over Hart. The Magic again can't hit. New York leading by 6. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Off target from 3-point range. And Caro outside. To the paint. Here's Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
At the line for the Magic.
Carter hits them both. Here's Anunoby. And that one released in time, but no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks out front. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Wagner. Anthony is out there with Black. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. This is out there for Orlando. Towns for 3. That shot, no good. Orlando trailing here. Wagner, right side. Pass to De Silva. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Anunoby, right side. There's the steal. Here's De Silva. Over McBride. Not enough on that one as it misses. Towns is double. Right outside. Robinson a screen on Wagner. Here's Wright. And he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Banchero finds Anthony. Here's De Silva. Another miss by Orlando. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. McBride with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. Anunoby in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Banchero. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Here's McBride. Knocked away. And here we go. Here's De Silva. Wagner kicks to Black. Pass to De Silva. 4 on the clock. Kicks it out to Banchero. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Anthony right side. Black the pass to Anthony. Robinson against Banchero. Here he goes. Lays it up off the glass. Banchero's got 5 points in the quarter.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Wright dishes to Robinson. This one for 3. Oh, they get it back. Towns for 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Anthony with it. Robinson picks him up. Wagner passes to Anthony. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Wright. Banchero, that's good. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Bridges for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Caldwell Pope, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
So reliable with the ball in his hands. Caldwell Pope wanted that shot, and he got it.
Suggs against Brunson. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. The Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Puts up a 3. Fires the 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And here are the Knicks. They trail by 1. Anunoby with it. Defended now by Wagner.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. Over Hart. Ooh, offline. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
luxury these days, honestly. Resting stars, truly trusting your second unit, all keys to a successful and well-rested squad.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Porzingis misses. Wagner against Brown. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Wagner up top, defended by Brown. And stolen by Porzingis. The kick out to White from deep. Orlando with the rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Caldwell Pope against Holiday. Back to Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer, no good. Here are the Celtics with the ball. It's a three-point game. And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Tatum from long range. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. Carter, the pass to Suggs. And here's Caldwell Pope over Holiday. Porzingis grabs the board.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Holiday. Back to Brown. And he gets it to go.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Suggs against Holiday. Up top, Caldwell Pope. Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando trailing here. Right side, Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Brown. Here they come with numbers in transition. White finds Brown. Offline with a 3. Orlando with the ball. The 17-footer. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Carter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's White. Oh, Carter with the block. Suggs against Holiday. Suggs, no good. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. White with a steal. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
At 7'3", Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Anthony with a bucket.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Here's Horford. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Batate, the pass to Isaac. Brown with the steal. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Horford. Here's Hauser, defended by Wagner. Hauser passes to Porzingis. It's hauled in by Isaac. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Kept alive. Here's Batase. Horford with some nice D. Here's Hauser. And the shot goes down.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Tipped away. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot's good by Black.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Boston out in front. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
They've got Goga Batase. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. That's tipped. Here's Horford. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Puts it up. And another miss by Orlando. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Shireman. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go. Shireman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Magic making a change here. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Shireman's got 5 points now this quarter.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. That'll send Wendell Carter to the free throw line. That one on Craig. Boston making a switch here. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Tatum can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paolo Banchero.
Stolen by Carter. De Silva, no good. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Hauser. Here's Tatum. Takes the 3. JT for 3.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Here's Black. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Porzingis. Holiday against Suggs. Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Oh, it's stolen. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Jumps up. KP wrecks the rim.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Suggs, no good. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Tatum can't hit. Magic trail by 11. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Porzingis misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Black. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Celtics lead by 11. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. And it's Tatum missing.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Take it away! 2-second difference between shot and game clock. To the wing on the left. Hauser passes to Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis!
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Suggs. Some solid defense from Holiday. And so it's Boston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. And the shot goes. Porzingis has got 10.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Banchero against Tatum. White on the wing. Back to Tatum. Holiday passes to Tatum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Magic trail by 18. The 3 from Banchero. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown. Can't connect from short range. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Wagner. For Orlando, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Boston leading by 16. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Banchero outside. The 3 from Suggs. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Tatum. Driving inside. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 18. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA one timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Caldwell Pope finds Carter. The three from Suggs. Rebounded by the Celtics. There's a minute 54 left to play in the third. And here's Holiday. Outside White. It's deflected.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on, improving his ability to knock away shots.
And White has got the ball here for Boston. 16-point lead. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Outside, Brown. 5 to shoot. Porzingis uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Three-pointer, Holiday. The rebound by Carter. The Magic have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Carter from outside knocks it down from distance. Carter's got 6. Boston leading by 15. To the inside. Here's Brown. Sweet little floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Banchero outside. Wagner with a screen. Banchero no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Chalk up 2 there. 14 points for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Holiday taking his time here. There's Tatum with the 3. The shot comes out. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Cole Anthony. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Batadze. Then there's Banchero, and it's Black in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Banchero with it, picked up by Tatum. Here's Black, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Brown, no good. Magic trail by 15. Isaac finds Banchero. Over to the left wing. Black. And it's all from three-point range. Boston's shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. The Magic have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Out to Anthony from the arc. He buries it from 3.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Holiday against Anthony. The kick to Tatum. Looking to get back on track. It's stolen by Isaac, and he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Out to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Batase, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Anthony. He does not get the second one. Boston leading by 10. Now Holiday. And stolen by Suggs. Here's Banchero. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
Here's Orlando. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Over White. And that one's long.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
From 8 feet away. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Banchero. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Banchero's gotten 4 this quarter.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
Magic trail by 8. Left side, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Batase. Caldwell Pope against White. Lets it go from 14. Here's Batase.
And good whistle there.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
At the line for Orlando, Goga.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Outside Tatum. Now here's Porzingis. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Standing at 7'3". We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter's checked in. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over White. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. Now the Magic with it. They're on a 13-5 run. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Boston pulls it in. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Porzingis for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Boston on offense. 9-point game. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Suggs. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
For the Celtics, Derek White.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
So we see the Celtics. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Al.